host till I get up. Time is barely on our side.
What's up, sugar tits? So I'm finally doing my very long-awaited foundation contour eyebrow routine. I'm actually kind of surprised that people want to see this so bad, but you know, I keep getting asked about it, so I'm finally doing it. I hope you guys like the video. I've literally tried to film this video 5 times, and if it doesn't work this time, I might just give up. So if you're seeing this, it obviously worked out. But I've tried filming this video several times, that's why it's taken so long for it to come out. But my camera is just not working with me. Apparently it didn't want me to make this video because every time I would film it, it would just not work out. If you're gonna talk shit to me, please at least leave an original comment. Just, you know. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys later. This is the Nivea Men Post Shaving Balm, and this is a really great primer actually, because one of the main ingredients is glycerin, and that makes things stick to it, and glycerin plus makeup means long-lasting makeup. So
echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat.
This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control Primer. I already used a primer, but I'm going to be using this also because I just have oily skin and I like to be extra careful and extra matte. So if you have oily skin and you wonder why your makeup doesn't last all day, get a mattifying primer and I'm telling you, your life will be changed. Alright, so what I like to do after I apply my primer is I like to use a setting spray. I use a setting spray before and after my makeup, because if you have a setting spray and you do this before and after, I'm telling you, your makeup is going to last for freaking ever. Today I'm using the E.L.F. Makeup Mist and Set because this is really cheap and I like to use this for every day. And I believe that this is, I can't remember if it's $3 or $6. So for me, I personally like to mix foundations. A lot of times I typically won't just use one foundation. So recently I have been mixing together 2 of these foundations. It's a mixture of the L'Oreal Paris True Match Foundation, and this is in the shade Light Ivory, W2 Light Ivory. And then I mix it with my Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shade Fair Sand. And to apply these 2 foundations, I use a damp beauty sponge, and this is the Real Techniques beauty sponge. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. So my next step is concealer, and I'm using the Hard Candy Glamoflauge concealer. This is in the shade Light. I like to use this for highlighting and concealing any blemishes I have on my face. So I'm using a Real Techniques, I can't remember what it's called, small fine pointer foundation brush, I can't remember. I go underneath my eyes and I drag it out. This is going to bring the face up and just really brighten up over here. You don't have to look like a drag queen. This is a really good technique. You can do this with a lighter concealer and it won't look so, or a lighter coverage concealer and it's not going to look so crazy. But I know I look crazy. Corey's behind the camera and he's looking at me like I'm really crazy.
Well,
I'm also going to go down my nose. I like to do this because it creates like that button nose effect. And on the forehead. Because you definitely, especially my forehead, I'm all broken out on my forehead right now. Real cute, I know. And I'm using what's left over to go underneath my jawline. And this is just going to give the illusion of more cheekbones.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and
For everyday contour, I use the Fit Me Shine Free foundation stick. This is in the shade Coconut, and it's really convenient because, like I said, it's in a stick form, so it's easier just to apply it on your face to contour. I'm going to use a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend this out.
Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands.
It's time for me to set my face. Especially if you have oily skin, you definitely want to do this. This is a holy grail for me. I love this shit. I use it all the time. It's my favorite drugstore powder of all life. This is the Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. It's just everything. And I like to use the powder puff first because I like to press the product into my skin, because if you use a brush, the problem with the brush is a lot of times whenever you are putting it on your face, it moves the makeup around and your makeup is not where it was when you did it, and so it just turns out to be a mess. Everything sucks and you don't know what to do with your life anymore, so you know, you just, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I don't want to waste what's left.
And then I'm just going to take a big powder brush and just knock it all off.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go.
Alright, so before I move on to eyebrows, I'm going to do a technique that is called baking. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard it. There are lots of videos that detail it better, or detail it more in depth, but I'm telling you, if you don't do it, you should do it, because it just makes your makeup look flawless. So whenever I bake, I use the E.L.F. High Definition Powder. This is in the shade Corrective Yellow. Now, they got 3 different shades for this. They have the yellow tone, a pink tone, and a translucent tone. So they have a color for every type of skin tone you have. And I'm currently using the yellow because I have self-tan left over that kind of gives me a more yellow undertone. So that's why I'm using this. But during the winter times, whenever I'm done self-tanning, I'm going to be using the pink tone one probably. So for applying it, I'm going to use, it's covered in powder, I need to wash it. This is a shitty beauty blender. It's not squishy at all, it's really hard. So, but it's really good for applying your baked powder. And you're applying this everywhere you highlighted earlier.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
That's sexy, right? I know. So for eyebrows, at the moment I'm using this brow pomade by Salon Perfect in the shade Blonde. Like I said, it's just it's just a brow pomade and it's the shit, honestly. I don't know how to explain my eyebrows, so I'll just do them. They're actually not that great right now. I'm actually not digging my eyebrows that much lately, but whatever.
To see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go.
Are you kidding me? Apply this, I take a brow gel. This is the Hard Candy Brows Now Fiber Gel in the shade Light, I think. So I'm going to be taking these 2 shades, Sunkissed and Flawless, and I'm going to be mixing them together to create dimension for my contour. And to apply that, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques buffing brush.
Waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
Now I'm taking this shade called Picture Perfect, and I'm going to use that for my nose contour. It's got more of a taupe color, or it's more of a taupey color, which is more preferable for your nose because you don't want your nose contour to look super fake. And if it does look super fake, that's fine, you know, do whatever you like, but I personally like mine to look more like a natural shadow. So to chisel my cheekbones, I'm taking this Wet n Wild contour palette. This is in Caramel Toffee. And of course I'm taking the bronzer side here, and I'm going to use a Real Techniques contour brush to chisel my cheekbones.
No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song.
So once I got that on, it's a bit harsh. I'm just going to take this BMC angled kabuki to blend that a little bit.
Wastelands through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
Alright, so for blush, this just depends on what kind of makeup I'm doing for the day. I already know what I'm going to be doing, so I'm just going to use a blush that's going to go with my eye makeup. So you just use whatever blush you have. Today I'm just using the E.L.F. blush palette. This is in dark, and it comes with 4 different blushes. It's really cheap. And I'm using this shade right here. But I think I'm going to mix these two together, actually. Just mix these two together. But, you know, like I said earlier, use what you have. But for me, I'm going to be using my Real Techniques blush brush to apply this.
number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to...
So for highlighter, every single day, I just use this really cheap highlighter. And it is the Hard Candy Glow All The Way blush in the shade... what is this called? Sunburst. And it's a blush, but whenever you open it up, there's a shimmery side here, and I use this side to do my highlight.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
To finish this up, I'm just gonna take my makeup setting spray and set it all over.
Till I get up, time is barely on us.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new today, and yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was everything you wanted and more. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. That wasn't even a peace sign.
Wastelands through the highways, till my shadow